Good day everyone, my name is Said Salahuddin. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In our last episode, we talked about endless value and we let us realize we can create a value that has no end, can live a life, an unlimited life, a life without limits. In this video, we are going to talk about another topic that is related to the previous one we have been sharing to us. And the topic for this is product of two values. Product of two values. The meaning of product is the multiplication of two values. We are not talking about a product that is coming from a company or an industry. The products we are using in this presentation is multiplication, is the coming together of two values. You yourself, you are a value. Observing and getting another value from someone, that is another value. Working together, that is a product of two value. So the meaning of this is like an association or a connection of you yourself and another object that is valuable just like you. Everybody has family, and the family is the first startup association we have. It is made up of father and mother. We are the products. They are the ones that give birth to us. They take care of our necessities at the young age. Everything we need, they provide us, they nurture us, they find good nutrition for us, they give us education. That is how we start development as human beings. That is the beginning of development. When you get to some years in life, you feel like you are mentally okay for you to separate from them and to start living the life of your own, to start chasing your purpose. You now leave your comfort zone. You get out of your comfort zone and you go in connection with another set of people. So you yourself choosing another set of values and being with them, that is the product we are talking about. Now, what is the goal of this presentation, episode 7? We want you to know the 3 results of you finding a connection with people. I think they used to call it networking. When you network with people, the 3 possible results you can have. And this is going to be described using number. That is why we call it mathematics of human development. Please don't be fearful of number. Number is a very simple thing. As you know that 2 plus 2 is 4, every other person accepts that. So anything we share to you, if you use it and it works for you, it will also work for any other person. Now the product of number is like 1 times 2. That is the product of 2 number. 1 times 2, and it's going to produce 2. 2 times 9 is going to produce 18. That is the product of number. But there is a multiplication of something. When you have 2 times 0, it's going to produce 0. 1000 times 0 is going to produce 0. If you look at the two values. One is very big, 1,000. The other one is extremely small, is 0. When you multiply them together, it's still going to produce 0. We now have this multiplication. It can come in different fashion. We have them countable in mathematics, but we are not to talk about that. We are to talk about the relation, how this can help us to make a connection and to gain from the connection with others' value. As some of my great men used to say, your network is your net worth. That means you have to know the product. You have to understand, if possible, finding a relation with someone. If possible, it can bring you down. If possible, it can keep you on a fixed or a constant state of performance. Or if possible, it can create an exponential growth to your life. And if possible, it can create more opportunity for yourself. If possible, it can bring you down, or it can bring you up and make you stand out. I want to let you know, maybe your networking or being in association with some people or in partnership with some organization or some individual bodies. If possible, it can elevate you or destroy you or keep you in a stable and static state. Now, association, multiplication, the two is related. We have talked about how we start the growth of life from the first association, which is our parents, our family. When you get to school, you have friends. When you create friendship, and you have your close friends, which you share your problems with, and you tell them some of the things you are passing through. You tell them some of the things you love, some of the things you like. Some of the friends will always be there for you. They will always encourage you, and they will always give you advice. They will always make you feel special. They will always instill confidence in you. They will put in confidence into your heart, like, my guy, you can do it. Some of them will be like that. Some of them, you are the one that choose the friend. You are the one that make up the circle for yourself. You create the circle, the people to be in your zone. So some of them will be instill fear, like they will be telling you this thing is too dangerous for you to do. They will be creating doubts in your heart. Some of them will be telling you, like, if you do this, have you think of what can happen at the end? They will not tell you the benefit of what you are trying to do. Even if you want to participate, maybe in like football matches, they can be telling you, maybe, if you do this, my brother, you can have injury and you will not be able to sit for your exam. Some of the friends will be telling you, go for this competition. If you make it in it, you will bring cup for the school and the principal will be happy with you. You will have different opinions from them. You are the one that choose them, but they will be the one to choose what they give you. Now, all this advice coming from them, when it enter into your brain and you start thinking about it, as time goes on, you will produce only 3 results. You will produce one of the 3 results. You can't have anything different from the three results we are going to give you. The first result is what we call static states, static results. The second one is a constant result. The third one is an exponential growth. Let us take a number. 0 times 100 is 0. That means 0 multiplied by 1000 will be 0. The product of the two is being brought down to 0 because of 0 we are multiplying it with. So you yourself, if you have high value and you have a friend that is very low in value, extremely low in value, people with small mind, they don't have any hope for any ideas. That is unbelievable. If you have them and you multiply with them, you will be 0 like them. You will be 0 like them. You will also get to a stage at which you will be tired of trying something new, and you will have the fear of the unknown. Just like 0 multiplied by 1000 will give you 0. 0 is a very extremely small number and is the least value we have. But 1000 is very big compared to 0. But you see the results when it is being multiplied together. That is one of the outcome of having a wrong partners or a fake association. It's not every association that will benefit you. It's not about networking alone. Networking is good for adding more values to yourself, for creating high net worth. But if you network with the wrong ones, if you network with the useless one, with those people without any purpose or aim for their life, you'll just be a smoker like them. Now, this is a static stage or a breakdown results. We talk about the results, 3 results. We now have the one constant results. We have talked about the first one, in which when you multiply, the product of the two values will be totally 0. We come down to the lowest value. That is why you can see some people, they are feeling regrets for their life at old age. It is because of the mistake they have made in the connection they have with some friends or some associations that have made their life miserable. That is why they will be feeling shame at old age. You listening to these ideas today, it's not just about watching the presentation alone. It is about looking into the life that is unseen now, the future life, and for you to decide the nature or how you want it to be. So we have talked about the first one, in which everything is bring down to 0 because of the influence of the values you multiply with. Now the second one is an association or a connection with a value that doesn't make any difference. What is the meaning of this? I can remember when I was in school in Kwara State University, Malete, Nigeria. I have different type of friends then. I have some of them, they are very knowledgeable, they knows it, but they are not having the best results. We have them in class. They know the course very well, but they are not having the highest results. We have some of them. They are not ready to know. They are just in school to have the certificates, maybe for some reason, or maybe their family forced them to come to school. We have some. They want to know it. They want to know the course and they want to enjoy the entertainment life in school. Now, during this time, the the second point I'm sharing to you have been on my mind. I used to think like, all these friends that I've been working with for 2 years now, we have been together in school, and there's no difference in my life. What is now the impact of me being with them? I used to ask myself when I got to final year, like, all these people I've been working with, we have been in the same class, we are classmates, we offer the same course, and some of them are not having any difference. Like, being with them doesn't make any difference in my life. So I later realized that it's not about being together with them that matters. It is what you are doing together. Because some of them will invite you to party. Some of them will invite you for unnecessary occasion, wedding occasion, naming ceremony. Some of them will help you blow your money. Some of them will help you blow your time. And some of them will help you blow your energy. They will invite you for football matches when the exam is approaching. They will be telling you like, just fit in out, you to be among, flow up with the, just flow up with it. Let us enjoy the life of institution. So all these friends we had then, they are not matter now because we have left each other and they don't really make much difference to me. So I can't keep them for the rest of my life. I have to choose another friends for myself that will help me achieve the goal of my life. The people that you have stayed along with that doesn't make a big difference in your life, they are the ones that we are talking about in this second result of networking. You will be doing something, they will keep you busy. But busy doing what? Busy doing nothing. You are just busy doing something that doesn't make a big difference, that is not showing like you are improving. When you are not better than who you are yesterday, that means something is wrong. And when your friend they can't improve you and push you like you can. They can't tell you to. They are not telling you to try more harder, and they are not advising you to just make a try, to respect yourself. They are not even advising you to fail. That means you will not succeed. If they are not advising you to fail, because when you fail, you yourself you gain a lot. You understand the system of the performance of that work you are doing. But if they are telling you to be at the silver side, for you to just be at the corner doing nothing, just going to the entertainment, enjoying life, go to party, go to the club, without making a big difference, those are the ones we are telling you to restrict yourself from, because you have already connect with them. And if you don't have the boldness to just to separate from them for a while, you will not be able to develop your life, which is the goal of this channel, Mathematics of Human Development. Those ones that are telling you to have an employment, to chase some usual lifestyle, they are the ones we are talking about. You don't need to follow the normal path. Take your own path and make an impact. It's not a must for us to as a graduate, for us to have employment, you can create your own work for people to be employed. So those ones that are telling you to do the common things, that doesn't let you achieve the unbelievable things, they are the ones that we are referring to as the second network in this episode. The first one will bring you down. The second one will keep you on a fixed state. They will not improve you much, and they will not reduce your value. They will just keep your value into a state that is not making much difference. They will not add more value to you, and they will not reduce more value from you. They will just keep you on a stagnant state. These are the people or your friends that lets you think of something as too risky. Everything in life is risk. Being alive is risk. Traveling is risk. Taking bike is risk. Driving motor is risk. Everything is risk. But we have to take the risk to get to where we are going. It's not about the risk. It's about where we are going. That really matters to us. So those ones that are telling you to take little risk, it's not that you should take the crazy ones. You should not jump from three-story building and you tell me you are taking risk. There are crazy risk, but there are normal risk of life. Like if you want to achieve something, there are some things that will be there, like blockage, which you must try to remove before you can get there. Those are the ones we are talking about. Now to the third outcome of the product of two values. You as yourself, you are a value. You are the most powerful person in your life. None of your friends is more powerful than you. If Ronaldo is your friend, he's not powerful as you. If Donald Trump is your friend, he's not powerful as you. You are the most valuable person in your life. So when you as a value is being added up to another value, we have talked about the possible results. The first one we have talked about it. The second one has been talked about. The third one is what we are going to share now. Now, the third one is like you taking a value. Let us say we take 2, and you take another value like 9. 2 times 9 is 18. Wow, very big number as the result. But if you look at the second one, it's like taking 2 and 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 2. So the second one is like a multiplication with 1. When you multiply with a single value, they will not make a difference in your life. The first one is like a multiplication with a 0. They will bring you down. But this one, when you multiply yourself, let us say you are as yourself, you are like 3. And the other value is like 9. If you multiply with that one, you will have 27. A very big value. That is interesting. So the third one, they are the ones that are there to empower you. They are the ones that are there to encourage you. These people might be different from you in some level. Like you might be a graduate and they might be a doctor or a professor. You might be a male and they can be a female. But those are the people, those are the friends, those are the people in some association that empowers you, that lets you make some high impact in the community, that tell you that we together we can develop this community, that lets you try irrespective of the challenges we are facing. In the last episode, we talked about the limitation and how to live an unlimited life. So those are the people that tell you that life is unlimited. There is endless value in life. Those are the ones. So they empower you. They create more values to you. They are like your mentor or your role model. People that have already achieved the goal, and they are ready to tell you you can also do more than they have done in the past. They might not be ready for it. They might not have they might not be available for you at every time, but they are more valuable. They are the ones you need to be with. It's not a matter of availability we are talking about in friendship. It's a matter of what is gained from it. People might be available for you and they are there to break your life down to nothing. And some people might be scarce and rare for you to find. But anytime they are into your life for a second, it should be as if they are into your life for like 6 months. The impact they will make will stay for a long time. So these people are like multiplication of 2 and 9. They are 9, you are 2. You are below them in value. But because you multiply with them, the result is even more than them. Because you yourself, as you multiply with them, you will still have the ideas to do some things they might have been tired of. Some of them will be older than you. So they might be physically incapable of doing some things again. But you, because you are young and you have this youth mindset, multiplying with them, the product will be higher. That is why when you have 3 multiplied by 9, the result is 27. So the goal of a reasonable life is for you to create more values. Value is the only thing that affects everything. When you are in marketing strategy only works when you are creating more values. When you add value to your product, it's going to attract more customers. And when you are a professor and you are a writer and you have made several publications, creating that values to your life will let you have some international recognitions. And it's going to really create a level of uniqueness in you that will differentiate you from others. So value is like improving yourself across the level of human development. Financially improve yourself. There's nothing like a stopping point that can restrict you from being a billionaire. You can be a trillionaire. You can achieve as high as possible in your financial growth. Economically, you can build yourself. Socially, you can be a friend of anybody that is great or even greater than you. But the truth is that the product of two values is directly proportional to the level of how conscious you are when you make the decision. If you are conscious enough to make the right decision about who you are adding to, the result will be exponential and it's going to be a very high growth. That is how we develop as human beings. Nobody is born great. People become great when others are sleeping. When others are thinking about making money, you that is creating more values to yourself, you are becoming great. And when they chase money and they are unable to chase the money will just come to you as a result of value created in your life. So the product of two values is directly proportional to the level of your consciousness when you are making the decision of networking. Networking is very important for human growth. is a way of adding values to ourselves. A tree cannot make a forest, and only you cannot make what you dream about to be possible. Only you cannot do it. But networking has three possible results. The first result is that when you choose wrongly, and you just choose because people are networking, you just be among them, and you network with the wrong association. If you are a scientist and you network with politicians, you are in the wrong association. If you are a politician and you network with the engineers, you are in the wrong association. This association, they will not improve your life or your development, they will rather bring it down. Because when you can't contribute, and the values, when they are not related, they can't make a good or a positive impact. It is only when the value is related. When you have plus 3 multiplied by plus 3, it's going to give plus 9. When you have a negative value and positive value, you find the result or the product of the two. The result will be negative. So the two must be related. The connection must be there. It must be an association with a group that is working towards your dream. That is almost working in related to what you are dreaming about. So the possible result has been shared to you. And the first one is for the multiplication or the association of the value of you as a value with another value, for it to be an zero, to bring your value down to a zero, to nothing. That is the first result. The second result is for the product, the association with another partners, for it to bring you to a constant state, to keep you on a fixed state. Just keep you working without achieving, to keep you doing nothing. It's just going to keep you busy. It's going to be consuming your time, but you are not making a big difference. So that is the second stage. So from this presentation, you should realize that in the previous episode we had, episode 5, we talked about being odd is great. That means you have to be different. That is how for you to be able to find the best association for yourself. If you are just the common or the average value, and you are working with people's expectation, you will surely fall into the previous two we have talked about. But when you are in different values, before you will make a decision or to choose the partnership organization you are going with, you will have be careful about it and do some research about it that will surely give you some guarantee, like after being with this set of people, your life will be different. Because when you are fortunate enough to have an association with the higher values, there's going to be an exponential growth in your life, an unimagined one, and everything will change totally. That is why it is possible for you to look into the life of some artists, some stage performers, and you will see that maybe 15 years ago, they are still as rich. Their net worth is still low. They are not having more. They have not created the wealth as they are now. The reason why they have built themselves and get some recognition is because they have changed their friendship zone. They have created another circle for themselves. They have already moved out of the comfort zone, which is their family and friends zone, and get to another zone at which the connection has bring a contribution to the society. And because of the value created, people can pay billions of dollars just to watch them. So connection is very important, which is networking is very important, but you must choose right. You don't need to connect with your tribes alone, different tribes, with your languages alone. Go for people in other languages that are doing something related to what you are doing. You might be, they can be speaking different language, but there is always a means of connection. We can have translators, people that will serve as interpreter for you guys, and the goal will be achieved as time goes on. There should not be people in your continent. It's not a necessity or a must for us to connect with African people alone. People in other continents, in Australia, they are in America, they can come if they are also having a value to create. We are a mathematician that is discussing about mathematics of human development. So if we can work together as a team, that's a good association. And working together as a team, when the correlation is there, when we are related, and when they are valuable and we are also valuable, working together is going to create a very high and exponential growth, and it's going to make our goal easily achieved. So there is no differences or any reason or diversity. You can make a multiplication with anybody, since you know that value is everything. So everybody is valuable. They have some things, some ideas that can be shared to you to help your goal and to make it something achievable. So you should aspire to look up to them, and you should be able to choose the right ones. Nobody has the superpower to make the decision, but it's just that being observant and having critical thinking can help a lot. So this is the topic we are discussing for today. Thank you.